Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, your sport cars alone made this trip worth it.
Let's see regular car reviews.
This is what my report calls Nissan 370Z. It is a vehicle for sporting purposes. To accomplish this task, this Nissan is bestowed a propulsion unit with 6 reactor cores arranged in a V pattern. The total volumetric capacity of these cylinders, as you call them, is 3.7 liters. A 6-speed manual with premier computer-controlled rev-matching capability turns vertical motion into varying degrees of circular motion. The 370Z's engine is designated VQ37VHR. The VQ37VHR engine series started 1 year prior to the 370Z, where it learned to walk in the Infiniti G37 and the Skyline V36 370 GT. Skylines? Skylines? Skylines. How many skylines are there on this planet? You have curious designations to your conveyances. Why are your engines called front engines, and others mid-engines, and still others front mid-engines? How much of this block of alloy must balance between the front wheels before one is to change its name? You want limited slip differentials, but you don't want to feel them. It's like what you insist on calling families on my planet. This Z's LSD is viscous. Synthetic oil circulates among the discs and gears and couplers, moving from one and then another, lubricating each of them. Styling doesn't work on my planet the same way as it works here. Transportation devices, they're not cars in the way you think of them. Take this bar, for instance. Running behind your seats, it means nothing. It looks structural, but it is not. Where I am from, there is no need for pretend engineering. You humans. You are trying to intimidate the early 1970s with this conveyance. But you can't, because you have invented rules and made pieces of paper that say you can't. Is it safety? Legislation? I'm trying to understand it. If you want a Dautsun 240Z from 1970, just build a new one. Let me tell you something. You humans, most of you, subscribe to this policy of litigation. A thought isn't real unless it's printed on a rectangular sheet of papyrus, or embossed in a slab of aluminum and bolted to a dowel of mild steel and driven into the earth. You display rules to stop yourselves from evolving. On my planet, we have no restrictions, no laws, no lawyers. In fact, rules would be a non sequitur on my planet as it would be on most others. But I digress. Propellant monitor, that is what this is. Each illuminated point of light represents 1 US gallon of flammable liquid stored on board for future use. You humans. It's astonishing how much velocity you can extract from your ancestors. The 370Z has 332 horsepower for use. We wonder if you will ever embrace travel by light, but you desire linear travel and accelerating and decelerating innumerable times during the course of each sojourn, a practice universally accepted as pointless. And yet you see a point to all this extravagance. Soon it is time for me to go. If you excuse me, I have a beam of light to catch. Oh, now that you have found the spiritual successor to the Dautsun 240, please take care of it.
Go for it.
Alright, we're 40.
Congratulations! You just sat through 2 very calm reviews. Guess what? You just ate your vegetables. So next week comes the meat!